What if one of the biggest opportunities in AI isn't the companies building the models, but the companies supplying the memory behind them? That's the idea behind the Roundhill Memory ETF, ticker DRAM. Launched on April 2nd, 2026, DRAM is the first ETF focused entirely on global memory semiconductor companies. Unlike broader semiconductor ETFs, it targets businesses that manufacture DRAM, high bandwidth memory, HBM, NAND flash, and SSD storage, the technologies increasingly needed to support AI infrastructure. The fund is actively managed and has an annual expense ratio of 0.65%. So why is this interesting? As artificial intelligence continues to scale, AI models require enormous amounts of memory to train and run efficiently. According to Roundhill, memory has become one of the critical bottlenecks in the AI infrastructure build-out. Instead of buying one company, DRAM provides targeted exposure to the industry's leading memory producers. The ETF is highly concentrated. Approximately 24.99% is invested in Samsung Electronics, 24.22% in SK Hynix, and 23.83% in Micron Technology. Together, those three companies represent roughly 73% of the entire portfolio. The remaining holdings include Kioxia Holdings, SanDisk, Western Digital, Seagate Technology, Nanya Technology, and Winbond Electronics. That concentration can work both ways. If memory demand continues to accelerate, these companies could benefit significantly. However, if the memory cycle weakens or pricing declines, the ETF could experience much larger swings than diversified semiconductor ETFs. Despite launching only recently, investor demand has been extraordinary. The ETF surpassed $1 billion in assets under management within just 10 trading days after launch. Within roughly 5 weeks, assets exceeded $6 billion, making it one of the fastest growing ETF launches ever recorded. So here's my early investment thesis. I'm not buying DRAM because it's popular. I'm watching it because memory chips have become one of the most important components powering AI infrastructure. Every major AI data center needs enormous amounts of high-performance memory, and this ETF offers concentrated exposure to many of the companies supplying it. That said, this is still an early thesis. The ETF has only been trading for a short period, so there's very little historical data to evaluate how it performs across different market conditions. Memory has also historically been one of the most cyclical segments of the semiconductor industry. For now, DRAM is staying on my watch list while I continue monitoring AI infrastructure demand, memory pricing, and the earnings performance of its largest holdings. Sometimes the best investment opportunities aren't the obvious AI companies, but the businesses supplying the technology that makes AI possible.